Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. This Donald Glover thing. Yeah, you know what? Donald Glover just had that Childish Gambino video, This Is America. It was surreal. It was kind of weird, yeah. All of that, I guess people think is a genius. I don't follow music like that, to be honest. Y'all know me. I just get some jazz and I'm good to go. You know, jazz, some incense, wine. I'm all right. Right? But, you know, that's in the news. And plus, dude is going to be in that upcoming Star Wars movie and stuff. You know, channeling, Lando Calrissian. Right? But apparently, even though he's, did a fairly good job at it previously, pictures of him and his white girlfriend surface. At least I think she's white. I don't know if she's white, but whatever the case, she ain't black, right? And of course, people getting upset, i.e., women getting upset at him, right? And I'm thinking about it. In fact, I saw one comment from somebody on Instagram. Now, this is one of those conscious sisters. I ain't mentioned her before. She had every reason why she couldn't date most brothers. If they were short or if they were this or, had too much weight on them, right? But she had something to say about them. Oh, you can't be pro-black with a woman like that. And I thought about it, right? And I've said this to women constantly. I've said this. Nobody wants to deal with it, though. I say a lot of times when you see brothers with a woman of another race, a lot of times it's because the sisters didn't want to get with them. Now, see, I talk all this stuff I talk about select and non-select in the black community. I mean, it's real talk. And I mean, sisters have co-signed the reality that they're select and non-select. When I first came out with my book, Nice Guys and Players, I talked to a lot of black women. I talked to a lot of black women, like in seminars, book studies, or no, it wasn't that book studies, but those reading groups, all of that stuff, right? And they were like, yeah. Hell, they were trying to break it down further for me. They were like, hey, Rom, you forgot to put this guy in there and this guy. And, the Donald Glover situation, here's, two things with that, right? Two things. One, if he was just some ordinary brother walking down the street with the same woman, like nobody knew him, he just worked at Walmart or something, would anybody really care? Think about it. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing a video about it. But would any of these same women care? Would they, if they saw him walking down the street, would they be like, shoot, let's be real. A lot of sisters probably be like, they probably be thinking, or if they even look that way, it'd be like they'd be looking at, for the shrimp place or something, and they just happen to see him cross their path. That's the only way they would even pay attention to him, right? But then it comes down to another thing, because there's that constant thing of brothers getting some money or something, then rolling from the sisters, right? Getting them a white woman, right? And I'm just like, well, what do y'all expect? What do y'all expect? I mean, were y'all trying to holler at him when he was there? And I've argued this for years with sisters, right? Sometimes I'll be driving. I remember I used to be on dates or something, in D.C., be driving along, and some sisters be like, see an interracial couple, be sucking their teeth. And I'll say, hey, look, if you saw that guy by himself, would you date him? And except for a couple times, the answer was always no. Seriously, no. And let's be real, if we look at Donald Glover, no disrespect to him, but does he look like that stereotypical type of dude that sisters usually be following on Instagram or be like, damn, he fine or something like that? Only women who possibly should feel some type of way about that type of brother is really those bohemian type of sisters. Honestly, if you really look at him, no disrespect to the man, but if you really look at him, only sisters that might feel that way. And it's funny with a lot of them, they seem to like that whole 6'3" and all of that thing. But dude looked like just like that dude, honestly, Look like that type of dude, be in the poetry readings and more on the intellectual tip, just his look. So how many black women really checking for that type of dude? Seriously. Let's just be real. Dude ain't, he ain't cut muscular. I think he's about 5'10", but, he don't present as like that tall. So how many really checking for him? And he definitely got that bohemian vibe. Checking for him. But see, now all of a sudden they see him when they're getting mad, man. I'm just like, and I said it to the sisters. I'll say, well, what do you expect for those guys who y'all reject? And I've gotten in arguments with sisters. Well, you say you can find one sister, you can find a sister. Well, usually, if you get one who's rejected, who's to say the rest won't reject him either? Now, I don't know if he's been rejected and really don't know his plan, but this is usually the case. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. And to me, at some point, black women in particular have to address that issue. You complaining about the dude, but what's he supposed to do? He's supposed to wait till somebody decide he cute for him or good enough for him or whatever? And like I said, I don't know his particular situation. Shoot, he might have a string of sisters, but it speaks to a lot of situations with a lot of brothers. He could have been one of those educated brothers that sisters say don't exist. He could have been one of them. What they supposed to do? At the end of the day, a man's a man. He's going to get with who he get with. And I've said that. I've said this, and that's something I'll stick with. It was like, don't get mad if you wouldn't mess with him yourself. So, anyway, right? Now I had to go on. I just had to get that out real quick. Y'all probably say, damn, Rom, this is one of your shorter joints. You at least go about 10 minutes. Nah, I don't always have to. It's just money. Anyway, right? That's all I had to say about that. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.